Coachella Valley pet owners are at risk of being turned away during a health emergency when minutes can matter the most.
A nationwide shortage of veterinarians has forced the Valley's only 24/7 pet emergency hospital to close at certain times.
News Channel 3's Marie Bouchot live in studio tonight with her special report, Pet Care Scare, with the local impact of the crisis and steps you can take now to protect your pet before an emergency. Marion.
So John, just imagine your family pet is sick or hurt and there is no vet nearby to treat it. I talked with several Coachella Valley pet owners who faced that very situation.
Well, Kobe was a little staple in our life. We called him Kobe Meister.
Melissa Hole-White and her family loved their long-haired terrier Kobe for 13 years. But on April 15th, things took a turn for the worse.
My husband wakes me up in the middle of the night and says Kobe's laying on the floor, having really bad stomach cramps.
At 3 in the morning, she called the only local 24/7 pet emergency hospital, the VCA Valley Animal Medical Center in Indio.
And they said, we're sorry, we no longer have an overnight vet, that they would refer us to Redlands.
The closest emergency options are more than an hour away in Ontario, Marietta, and Redlands.
We were about 5 minutes away from the exit to Redlands and he died. Your pets come and go, but when they die in your arms and there's nothing you can do about it, it's, puts a whole new swing on things.
You believe that Kobe would still be alive today if you would have just had access to the emergency hospital in Indio?
Absolutely.
The VCA Medical Center in Indio closes on certain nights when it doesn't have an overnight vet. Rocio Gomez found that out after her pug Valentino got stung on a walk. She immediately called the local emergency hospital.
And I think the girl on the phone felt bad because she heard how desperate we were, and she finally said, well, we don't have an overnight vet, so there's no one in the valley that will service you.
She was about to head to Redlands until Valentino's swelling started to calm down.
It's a national problem.
Dr. Doug Coons has been a vet in the valley for more than 45 years. He says it's an industry shortage unlike anything he has ever seen before. One national vet chain says the U.S. will need 41,000 more vets by 2030 to keep up with demand.
Emergency clinic has had a hard time staying fully staffed. And so actually at present there are days that there isn't a veterinarian there, and those emergencies are reflected back to us.
Between January 2019 and May 2021, there were 18 positions open for every veterinarian seeking a job, and the pandemic only made things worse.
With COVID, the statistics suggest that 1 in 3 Americans adopted pets during the pandemic, and consequently that generated a lot more demand for veterinary services.
The American Veterinary Medicine Association says multiple factors are to blame. The disruption of the pandemic to practice operations, declining productivity, and higher turnover, all causing burnout.
There are incentives trying to get veterinarians to come here.
With the only animal ER in the valley not fully staffed, pet owners are left with few options.
It's terrifying. We love our animals. We love our dogs, our cats, our birds, and having a place to get care in case of an emergency, it's a necessity.
Preventative care is so important that if they practice good preventative care for their pets, often the emergencies don't happen.
You can also check with your veterinary hospital to see if they have any teletriage or virtual care options for your pets. For example, through the MyVCA app, existing clients can access a 24/7 live chat with the vet professional to get any advice or questions answered. But if your pet is in serious condition and there is no overnight vet,
be prepared that if there isn't anyone available, you may have to travel outside the valley until this shortage is resolved.
How does it feel as a pet owner to know that this could possibly mean life or death for your pet?
It's hard. It's hard because they're part of our family and you love them and you care for them.
And if you have an emergency, go right away. Don't wait that extra 15 minutes to see if he gets better or doesn't get better, because 15 minutes might have saved Kobe.
Now, Dr. Coons says he expects to have the emergency hospital fully staffed by the fall. We do have additional resources for pet owners, including connections to virtual care, right now for you on KESQ.com. In studio, Marion Bouchot, News Channel 3.